Yes, sir.
Should
Visible.
it is visible, na? Okay, okay. See, till now we have completed our heat transfer by conduction. We have solved numerical also. We have conducted heat transfer by convection also in the last class, and we have done 2 or 3 numericals on based on this topic also. So today we are moving on to heat transfer by radiation. So this is the last part of first module, which we will be completing today, I think almost. So this is the third type of mode of heat transfer. I think all of you must be knowing this. The third mode of heat transfer is basically radiation, and the very good example of radiation is sun. Sun is a very good radiation source for our earth. We are getting energy from the sun in the mode of heat transfer, which is coming in the third mode, which is called radiation. तो सन हम लोग हमेशा सुनते हैं ना, we always listen that sun is radiating energy, right? Have you heard this word? Sun radiates energy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that radiation is the form of heat energy which is coming towards the our earth environment, which we are using for our different purposes. So based on this heat transfer by radiation, we are having numerous basic 3 laws which we should know. So all of you please note it down, write it down in your copy. The laws of radiation. The very first law is Wayne's law. What does it states? It states that wavelength delta m corresponding to the maximum energy is inversely proportional to the absolute temperature of the hot body. Okay, so if we go mathematically, it is represented mathematically as delta base suffix m proportional to 1 by T, and on the basis of mathematical formulation, if we bring T on this side and we remove a proportionality sign, it will become a constant. So lambda n is equal to constant. This is one of the relation and it is named as 1.7. This relation can be used in solving different numerical problem. So all of you must be aware of this relation. So note it down, this relation. According to Wayne's law, lambda m T is equal to constant. Note in your copy. Have you noted? Everyone must
Yes,
note it down.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Let us proceed further. The second law is Kirchhoff's law. As you can see, what is Kirchhoff's law? Let us go for its statement. It states that the emissivity of a body at a particular temperature is numerically equal to its absorptivity for radiant energy from body at same temperature. Okay, do you understand this relation? What does it want to state? Suppose two bodies are kept, both are at same temperature. So when a body is at certain high temperature, if both the bodies are at the same temperature, then as the phenomena, the body will liberate energy, it will liberate heat in the form of radiation. Both will liberate heat, but since both are at the same temperature, they will liberate heat also. Along with that, it will absorb heat also. So this is defined under the Kirchhoff's law, this condition. Okay, so this is only it is being said. It said that emissivity of a body at a particular temperature is numerically equal to its absorptibility for radiant energy from body at same temperature. If both the bodies are at the same temperature, suppose this is the diagram, body 1 and body 2, both are at the temperature T1 and T2. Here it is showing T1 is greater than T2. If it's become equal, then it will liberate also and it will absorb also. So this is basically explained by Kirchhoff's law simply. Is it clear? I think. Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the very important third law is Stephen Boltzmann's law. Based upon this diagram, it is being shown. Okay, the law states that emissivity power of a black body is directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. That means Q is proportional to T to the power 4. Okay, here you can see we are having two bodies according to Stephen Boltzmann's law. We are talking about third law. Body 1 and body 2. Body 1 is kept at a temperature T1 and it is kept at temperature T2, where T1 is greater than T2. So heat will flow from hotter to colder side. So always heat will flow from this side to this side. Absorption will be taking place here. Here absorption will happen. यहाँ पे क्या absorption होगा? Absorption तो होगा है क्या ना? এখানে অ্যাবজর্পশন হবে না, since it is at higher temperature comparing to this temp body. It will simply supply heat towards this side, and since this body is having a temperature maintained at low from comparable to this body, so it will absorb the energy. Okay, why it is done so? Why it is happening like this? That higher body is liberating energy and lower body is accepting energy to maintain equilibrium in the state. Understood? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kindly respond to my questions. I say simply, you can say na yes or no. This makes me comfortable, na? Then I can continue with my class, right? So this is the relation which we will be using. Q is equal to F sigma A multiplied by T1 to the power 4 minus T2 to the power 4. T1 is the higher temperature, T2 is the lower temperature. So kindly note it down, these relations. Stephen-Boltzmann's law comes many times in the exam. Define Stephen-Boltzmann's law, give its relation, and define each and every term of the relation. You need to define every term Q, F, sigma A, T1, T4. So the sigma T1, T2. Okay, kindly note down this relation first. You are writing, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Note it down the relation. In this particular subject, kindly bring copy in every class. You need to note it down and you need to practice the numericals. Okay, so don't sit in the class without copy pen. Try to note every and each point which is being discussed in the class. Okay, I'm repeating every time, since this is a very core subject of yours. It will be coming in your different competitive examinations also. If you will face different competitions outside, like GATE exam is one of the reputed exam in of our country. GATE, along with that other competitive government exams also, you will face this subject, heat and mass transfer. And this subject is also many times asked in the interview also. So you should know the basic concept very clear. Basic laws, basic formulas. It should be very much clear and you should learn it by heart. Okay. Written. F is called
Yes, sir.
simply a factor depending upon geometry and surface properties. F is the factor. Let us see what are the other things. Sigma is the Stephen-Boltzmann constant whose value is always fixed, 5.67 into 10 to the power minus 8 watt per meter square Kelvin to the power 4. Okay, try to note the units properly. Don't mistake over here. Huh? Because for writing wrong units also, your mass, half mass can be deducted depending upon the examiner. Okay, try to write correct units always. A is simply area in meter square, T1 and T2 are the temperatures in Kelvin. Written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this relation can be further written as like this. Q is equal to T1 minus T2 by 1 by F sigma A multiplied by T1 plus T2 multiplied by T1 square plus T2 square. Are you understanding how this is being obtained? ये कैसे आ रहा, समझ में आ रहा सभी को? Are you understanding or I need to explain it how this relation is coming?
No, sir.
This is simple mathematical solution of the above equation. Here you can see, here it is given as T1 to the power 4 minus T2 to the power 4. If you can break mathematically this, how it can be breaking? इसको कैसे तोड़ा जा सकता है? T1 square whole to the power square minus T2 square whole to the power square. It will become in the form of A square minus B square. So what is that formula for mathematics? A square minus B square is further breaked into how? A plus B into A minus B. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so see the part which is containing T1 square minus T2 square, and another part is T1 square plus T2 square. So T1 square plus T2 square will remain as it is, but T1 square minus T2 square will further break into T1 plus T2 into T1 minus T2. So this is the value which we are getting. When we will further
So why they are
relocate,
doing then
क्या बोलो बोलो
ऐसे बोल रहे हैं कि तो फिर यहाँ पे 1/f सिग्मा एक करने का क्या जरूरत है? ये तो
ये एक रिलेशन को लाने के लिए इस तरह से किया गया है. दिस इज द वैल्यू फॉर रेडिएशन थर्मल रेजिस्टेंस.
ओके सर.
टू ब्रिंग दिस रिलेशन वी आर सॉल्विंग लाइक दिस. मोटिव है हमारा कि थर्मल रेजिस्टेंस का जो फॉर्मूला है वो ये है. इस फॉर्मूला को अचीव करने के लिए हम लोग ये चेंजेस कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. तो ऊपर में जो हमारा रिलेशन आया है वो आने के बाद हम नीचे में क्या करते हैं ना, T1 माइनस T2 से ऊपर नीचे मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं, तब जाके ऊपर में रहता है, नीचे कैंसिल आउट हो जाता है. सो इट इज मैथमेटिकल सॉल्यूशन सिंपली. इफ यू विल गो होम, या तुम अभी अगर इसको सॉल्व करो, इसको सॉल्व करो, सॉल्व करके रिलेशन लाओ. ला नहीं सक रहे हो, ट्राई टू ब्रिंग दिस
यस सर.
रिलेशन.
यस सर.
इट इज वेरी
यस सर.
सिंपल
वी कैन
प्रोसेस.
डू. यस सर. यस.
If you multiply both denominator and denominator by T1 minus T2, you will get this value. Simply, when you bring the value downside denominator, it will just change like this. It is just mathematical formulation and nothing else. किसी को भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए. I think it is clear to everyone.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
any doubt how the relation is coming, sir? No, na.
No, sir.
Okay, very simple mathematical formula. Now see, when we obtain this relation, Q is equal to T1 minus T2 whole divided by 1 by multiplied by F sigma A multiplied by T1 plus T2 into T1 square plus T2 square. This whole formula, the basic formula, the denominator value becomes new formula for radiation thermal resistance. This is only called thermal resistance for radiation, which is denoted by RTH radiation. So thermal resistance for convection is also given. So you should remember all the values, all the formulas basically. Okay, so note it down, this relation, kindly note down. इस रिलेशन को लिखो, उसके बाद इसको लिखो, where denominator is radiation thermal resistance which is being represented by RTH radiation, and this is the value. Because many times in the question it will come directly determine the thermal resistance for radiation. So you need to find this value, don't get confused. Huh? So note it down, it is very important value. नोटिंग, नोट कर रहे हो?
हाँ सर.
Yes.
ओके ओके ओके. These are the basic 3 laws which must be remembered by every student, which comes in the exam many times. Just now we have discussed 3 laws, so you should remember. Okay. You should also write this also, the relation. The value of f changes according to the condition. F is equal to 1, the factor is equal to 1 for simple cases of black surfaces enclosed by other surface. If it is given in the numerical like this, if a body simple case, a body black surface is enclosed by other body, in that case you need to take f is equal to 1. And for non-black surface enclosed by other surface, their f is always taken as a emissivity, and it is given in the question. Many times you will see that emissivity of the black surface enclosed by other surface is given. That means you need to take f value of that emissivity. उस emissivity को f के इक्वल करके वैल्यू को लेकर हमको फॉर्मूला में पुट करके आंसर निकालना है. That will be the indication which you are going to take. Noted, students?
Yes. Yes, sir.
हो गया ना? Okay. तो एफ जो फैक्टर का वैल्यू है वो सिंपली अगर क्वेश्चन में ब्लैक बॉडी दिया रहेगा, ब्लैक सरफेस दिया रहेगा तो एफ 1 लेंगे, नॉन ब्लैक सरफेस अगर दिया रहेगा सिंपली तो एफ इज इक्वल टू इमिसिविटी वैल्यू लेंगे, यूज करेंगे।